Hello dear viewers, and welcome to my tarot channel. This is a video intended for Aquarius rising, and of those who don't know their rising sign, they can use their sun sign. Although this video can be for just about anyone who is listening. Let's take a look at your situation. Okay, Aquarius. Okay, the present, what you're dealing with. You're experiencing changes that seem outside your control. It is as if life is changing around you, particularly your physical world. It could be a job, it could be where you're living. And despite these changes, you're feeling very unmotivated. Feeling very much like you couldn't win even if you wanted to. For those of you who are fighting the changes, I would not recommend it. They seem divine. They appear divine to me. They are divine. Even if they don't appear to be what you want right now. Let's look at what's challenging you. Ten of Pentacles. Oh, right. You're holding on to the previous situation. Yes. What's holding you back is that as you see it, things are currently working. And you feel as if you can't see where it's going. Or you feel as if you can't steer it. Okay. Let's look at the past. Yeah. So, possibly a rejection. Some sort of a failure. Something you had to walk away from? Oh. Oh. Something you wanted and you couldn't walk away from. Something you wanted was taken away from you. No. Something that you wanted was in front of you, but all hope of achieving it was taken away from you. Can you tell me a little bit more about what it is? Can you please clarify? The star? Something... some kind of, I guess, relationship, because there is commitment here. It's more than that. It was almost like a whole lifestyle. almost like I feel as if it is like for you the missing piece, the thing that you wanted. Okay. The future. Yes. Yes, so what's in your future? Awareness, revelation. Something will come. There are hidden elements that will become obvious. What are some of these hidden elements? Got a Knight of Swords, got a Six of Wands, got a Nine of Swords. Tell me about this Knight of Swords. Oof, I'm pulling a lot of cards. Dislike someone who's not fully mature, someone who you have memories with. Can you tell me what is this? Someone who wasn't able to reciprocate your love. What's the revelation? This person, King of Swords reversed, very likely an air sign, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There is a victory here if you wait for it. That's the revelation. The revelation is that while you were thinking you were losing, you were actually winning. Or at least, perhaps not winning, but you know the term crossing the ford? Aquarius? I read it in like an old book on martial arts. More, I guess, applicable to warfare. But the idea is that when an army travels, it's in a weaker position. When an army is stationary, it's in a stronger position. But if your army is camped is stationary in a weak position, then crossing the ford means leaving that weak position in order to travel. But the place that you are traveling to that will then become stationary in is even stronger. So it means putting money and effort and exposing yourself in order to improve your situation. That was happening outside your control. You were might be thinking, why am I forced to move? Why am I forced to make these changes? Why can't I stay where I was? Well, it's because, as will become obvious, as will become apparent to you soon, even though it might have been involuntary, you actually strengthened your position. Tell me what ways the position was strengthened. Oh, okay. Yeah. Alright, so it's like you were forced to give up this person, but in doing so, um, you actually made yourself stronger from it. Okay, let's look at what's above. What got you into this situation? Yeah, you wanted to get things started. Changes had to be made. And then, ooh. Oh my gosh. Oops. When you, yeah. You didn't want to fight. That was the thing. You were trying to avoid conflict. Yeah. Which actually worked out for you, I think, because in moving into a less aggressive state, the universe, the world, was actually able to do the work for you. So that was pretty good. Alright. And then how is this affecting you? What are you dealing with for this situation? You weren't aware what was happening. You were depressed and you felt really passive. It's like a test of faith for you, is what it feels like. No. To you, it feels like wishful thinking. You really have this burning desire for it, but your desire is completely disconnected from the way you can see forward, if you know what I mean. So you want your ships to come in. You know what ships you want to come in, but you don't see how they can come in, and you could barely even bring yourself to wake up. You know what I mean? Like you can probably have enough energy for your job and whatnot, but when it comes to this, despite the fact you want it, it's like when you think about doing it, run out of energy. Right, what's the advice for Aquarius? Don't play games. Oh yeah, take care of yourself. Let it come to you. That's your advice. Let it come to you. It's due to come to you. Also, I don't think you can get this any other way. Many times in this reading, it's like part of this situation is that it's like everything you've wanted to do mentally, I want to do this, I want to do this, has been a bad idea. And then you almost, like, even if you had a plan, you're gonna message them or something, it would be incredibly hard to do it. Like, you'd pick up your phone and it's like, you'd be like, I can't be bothered, you'd be distracted, you'd be like, you can only decide to do it, but you'd have a very hard time actually doing it. Which is not a good place to be in. But the funny thing is, and the good thing is that everything that you've done, like all your plan Bs, you're like, well, I'm gonna message them, and you're like, well, I don't have the energy to message them, so I guess I better do nothing. That is exactly what you needed to do. It seems like for this situation. If you try to be sneaky, it won't turn out very well. Lying, deception, any of that. Um, yeah, like sending fake messages, trying to get attention, making up stories, gossiping, telling someone something so that they tell the person you're interested in. None of that. Do not do it. That's what the advice I'm getting. Alright, what are the external influences? We have the Lovers card, which is usually means things. It's usually about things coming together. Oh. So, no, the things that might slow the situation down that might prevent you from getting your outcome is actually that. What I'm saying is the situation is likely to come together too quickly and undo some of what I've been telling you. If this is a relationship, and it isn't necessarily for everyone because it isn't explicit, but I definitely feel like for a majority of you it is a relationship. Relationships are a little bit like a garden. They need to have an order to them. They need to have a structure to them. A garden left alone will just turn wild. And not much happens in the wild. So, keep. Yeah. It's almost as if the world is God. Let's say. It's almost as if God is trying to keep two of you separated in order to get everything in place. What I'm seeing here is that if you jump in too quickly, it might just. Well, yeah, it's like if you don't take care of a garden, it will just be eaten by caterpillars. It's not a very good thing. Maybe I'll come back to it. Yeah, it's as if imagine like you're taking care of an animal that was injured. If you let it back into the wild too quickly, it's just gonna die. Or let's not say that. Let's just say it's just gonna end up injured again. Right? So give the situation some more time. Yeah. And then for hopes and fears. I'm sensing that you're not enough. Even if it is something you want, you're still not sure about it. In fact, possibly if it came to you right now, you'd actually go into the negative state where you'd be like, well, I'm not sure I really want it now that I think about it. but when it's away from you, I think you want it. Similar to here, don't rush into it. Let it stay. If it is a relationship or anything else, let it be special. Let it stay special, okay? If you don't, things that are special, if you don't treat them special, they will go back to being normal. You see? That's the thing. And so, if you can't give this relationship patience or discipline, it'll fall apart. It'll keep falling apart until you can give it patience and discipline. And then what is the outcome? You get back that motivation you've been missing. You get out of this depressive funk. You get out of this demotivation. You need the demotivation right now, because if you were motivated, you might start making moves that would mess up the situation. So God is on your side. You need to calm it down. Let it go. Be an empress. Sit on your throne or in your garden. Wherever. Treat yourself. Don't treat yourself. Meditate. Go hiking. Whatever. Anything else. Nothing else. You'll get it back. Now's not the time to be taking action. You'll also get back your sense of understanding. This situation seems like it's very, this situation is it's mostly outside your perception, but it's taken care of. This isn't something you have to do much energy work, much shadow work to achieve. No. I think just need patience. It's out of your sight so you don't screw it up. Good. I look forward to seeing you around. I greatly appreciate all of those who enjoy my videos. I'd like to know more in order so that I can grow this channel. Thank you very much. Take care. If you'd like to tell me, you can leave it in the comment section. I look forward to seeing you there. Bye bye.